Hi there! Well, it is time for September favorites, and I actually have a lot more non-beauty favorites than I do beauty favorites this month. It seemed like in September I had a couple of things that I was just really loving, so I didn't want to change up my look too much. Probably one of the items won't be a big surprise to you. It's something I've already raved about in a review, but I just really loved what I was wearing, so I kind of kept going to that look over and over again throughout the month. Also, not to keep harping on this, but I was sick for a week during the month, so I didn't do a lot of experimenting or anything like that during that time. I probably wasn't actually wearing makeup during most of that time, so I was sort of giving my skin a break, which I really enjoy doing once in a while. But we did have some non-beauty things come into the household that we've really been enjoying. I think at least one of those is making it into the non-beauty favorites this month. So let's start with the beauty items, and then we will move into the non-beauty items. Okay, so let's just start with what will probably be the most obvious of all the favorites, and this is the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette. I've been loving this month. I've been wearing it most days. It's just so easy. It's just such a great palette. You don't have to think about it a lot. You can put together a really nice everyday look, and it's just such a pleasure to work with. So that is one of my favorites. I will put the review and the flash beauty that I did for you below in case you haven't had a chance to see it, but yeah, this has really been a favorite. This is one of the main reasons that I haven't been trying a lot of other things this month, because I've been loving this and I haven't really wanted to try anything else. So yeah, been loving that palette. And then let's talk about nail color. I was very excited to sort of move into my fall nail polishes. So I have two that I'm sharing with you this month, and one of them is from last year and then one is new to me this year. So the new one I will talk about because I am wearing that today. This is Essie, the Perfect Cover Up. So yeah, that's what I have on my nails right now. I purchased this at Target. This is from the current Essie limited edition collection. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of that collection, but they had a few polishes that really grabbed my eye from this, but this was something that I didn't have anything even remotely close to, so I knew that this was the one that I wanted to pick up. Essie is calling this a blackened blue teal. And I would say that that describes this color perfectly. Just a very dark blue teal. I almost, when I first saw it, I was thinking about how I would describe it, and I was thinking maybe it was like a bluish hunter green, but I think blackened blue teal is probably the better way to describe it. So anyway, that is my new nail polish favorite, and I just love this. I've actually been wearing this since I think it was Friday. Thursday I put this on, and I did a ton of dishes yesterday, and this is really, really holding up. So very impressed with the formula of this polish as well. Okay, one that I was very excited to bring back out this year that I purchased last year is Essie It's Genius. This is just a really pretty sort of plummy purple color with very, very fine gold micro shimmer in it. It has a lot of dimension to it. This is one of those polishes that looks really pretty in the sunlight. Sometimes this time of year, I should say, I kind of get stuck in wearing a lot of creams and things like that. So this is a really pretty way to do a more berry color on your nails, but with a little bit of something extra, something that maybe you wouldn't normally see in a polish this time of year unless you were doing silver metallic or something like that. So this one's really different, really unusual, and I love it. And again, that is Essie It's Genius. Okay, so my final makeup favorite is actually something else I am wearing today, and where did it go? Oh, here it is. It fell out of the bag. Okay, so this is a new lip color to me. This is something that I picked up at the grocery store just sort of on a whim. I love the Maybelline Color Sensational lipsticks, and this one just, well, it stood out to me because it didn't really stand out. It was just a very pretty My Lips But Better color. This is number 235, Warm Me Up. And it's a very nice formula, a very, again, My Lips But Better color. It doesn't scream, it's not dramatic, it's not really a standout kind of color, but I just think it's really, really pretty. I was thinking about this color because this time of year, sometimes I want to do a more dramatic smoky eye, and I really want my lips to sort of balance that out. So I want something that's not going to be too strong, and I just think that that is such a beautiful color. I have so many My Lips But Better colors because it's what I'm really drawn to, but I thought this one was really pretty. and it is a little bit different than some of the other ones that I have in my collection. I swatched them all together, and I love this color. I've been carrying this in my purse every day, and I actually think this would be one of those great colors that you could carry in your purse at all times, so that if you got out of the house, you realized you hadn't put something on, this would probably go with about anything. So I really am enjoying that. Okay, now let's move into the non-beauty favorites. We are starting in order of largest favorites first. My most favorite large item is our new mattress. I mentioned to you earlier this month that we were going to be purchasing a new one just because our old one had it. It was time. It was almost 9 years old. It was bowing down in the middle. We were so uncomfortable, and we started to realize that when we went away on vacation or stayed with other people, like at my parents' house, we slept so much better and our backs weren't killing us. So we decided it was time. So we did some shopping around, and we ended up purchasing our mattress from Macy's. So I do have what we bought written down because it has a long name, so bear with me here. This is a Stearns & Foster Scarborough tight top luxury fur mattress. We got a really great salesperson that helped us out. We spent a lot of time laying on mattresses. We really took our time testing everything out. So this one really worked out well for us. It is very firm, but we love it. It has worked out great, and we are just amazed at how our backs feel now that we've had it for, I think about, it's a week, 2 weeks now I think we've had it, and we just absolutely love it. So that was a really great decision. Okay, moving on to another variety of non-beauty favorites. Okay, so I want to talk about this that I am drinking here. I have been on a tea binge this month. Kind of always love to drink tea this time of year. It just doesn't seem appropriate when it is 97 degrees or something here in Florida. But this time of year, when it starts to moderate just a little bit, I really crave tea, especially in the afternoons and evenings. And because I did get sick, I really wanted it even more. So I've been relying on my favorite Earl Grey, which I love, but then I wanted to try something different as well because I was drinking so much of it. So I came across this from Twinings. This is Darjeeling tea. This is a black tea, and I love it. This is probably my new favorite, and I didn't think I would say that because I love Earl Grey so much, but this is a really nice black tea if you enjoy tea. I've been putting just a little bit of honey in, about a teaspoon or two of honey, and that's it. I don't put any milk or anything like that. I think this tea is so great on its own. So I've really been enjoying this, and I like this variety of tea so much that I would really love it if you have a Darjeeling that you know of that you really enjoy. I would like to try ones from other brands, so please let me know down below, or any other tea that you just really love. Moving on to something I picked up at Bath & Body Works. I got this really pretty soap, I guess sleeve you would call it. It's a decorative sleeve for their pump soaps. I thought this was really pretty and just sort of a way to add a little bit of pizzazz to the plastic soap bottles. Sometimes I will even decant soaps and lotions just because I think it looks a lot prettier on your bathroom counter. But when I saw this, I really liked it. They actually have a lot of sort of copper toned ones out right now, and I happen to find this one all by itself in the back of a display. But it's really easy. You just slide your soap in and out like this, and so you can change this out really easily. But I just thought it was really pretty, and I want to say it was about $7.50, so not terribly expensive, but it does just make it look a little bit nicer sitting on your counter. This one's in my kitchen, and I'd like to pick up another one for my bathroom, so I've been enjoying that. I really thought that was pretty. Okay, the next thing is a candle. I've been calling this my transition to fall candle because I'm not into the really warm fragrances yet, but this is Yankee Candle Lake Sunset. This is a really pretty soft, musky fragrance. I think it's the perfect transition to fall smell. It's warm enough, but it's not getting into all those sort of baking smells that I love. I have an oatmeal cookie fragrance. I'm really bad about that. I have an oatmeal cookie fragrance that's waiting in the wings, but for right now, I'm really enjoying this. This is a really pretty fragrance. Okay, and then finally I have a couple of household cleaning products. I always like to share with you when I find them because I enjoy hearing about cleaning products and things. So this is the Lysol Power Kitchen Cleaner. This is new to me this month, and I'm going to tell you why I got it and why I love it so much. So as you may have already heard, I purchased a new gas range And it has a stainless steel front and top, but then on the surface where the burners are, it's actually black, a shiny black. And it didn't really occur to me when I was looking at this range and buying it that that was going to be really hard to keep clean. So once I got it home and started realizing that when I'm cooking, maybe using olive oil or something, I'm getting a little bit of spatter around the burner area. And then I tried to clean it up as I normally would with either my vinegar cleaner or Windex, and it was really just smearing. It wasn't cleaning up. It was taking a lot of work. So I went to Target and I was looking through the clean aisle. I wanted something that was going to cut through grease, and this says powers through tough grease. So that's why I picked this one up, and it also says it's for grease and sparkle. So this works very well. I really like it. I think it does a great job. It cleans up those greasy areas so much more easily than anything else I've used. It has a nice sort of orangey fragrance to it. And I think this would be nice for anywhere in your house that you really want a shiny surface. I've also used this for my kitchen, or excuse me, my bathroom sinks. And it gave them a nice sparkle and everything. So it also does say it's for counters, sinks, stovetops, cabinets, and appliance exterior. So I found that this works really well. So, and I always like to have a nice multi-purpose spray cleaner that's portable. Sort of in the same category as the cleaner that I just showed you, I have another item that I've really been enjoying. I usually purchase all of my consumable goods, my paper products, at Sam's Club once a year. So I don't normally run out, but I did. So when I was at Target, I needed to purchase a paper towel, and I found these that said they were new. I've not seen them before. These are the Viva Vantage paper towels. I chose the choose a size option, which I always like. These are really nice. They are, well, it says it has a V Flex weave for scrubbing power. What is really great about these is they're actually stretchy. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're actually very cloth-like. They're really, really strong paper towels, and they're very textured. They have this weave texture to them, and this is a really good job of scrubbing your countertops and getting them very clean. I noticed when I had used this spray cleaner to clean the countertops in my kitchen, I was wiping it up and there was a lot of dust and things that was being picked up by these this woven pattern. So I use this in different places around my house, and this does a great job. This isn't one of those paper towels that's sort of soft that's going to just push things around. This is really going to grab a hold of it and pick it up. So I was very impressed by this. I'm not usually very impressed by paper towel, but I really like this one, and I just thought it's so cool how strong and stretchy it is. So anyway, just something I thought I would pass along to you. So that is it. Those are all of my favorites for the month of September. I promise I won't be belly aching about being sick next month. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.